Hello, and welcome to Queen's Crafts by Bridget. I'm Bridget. Thank you for joining me today. Whether you're new here or you've been around since my very beginning, I truly appreciate you coming by and spending your time with me. If you're looking for me anywhere else on the internet, you can find me at queenscraftsbybridget.com. You can find me at my Facebook page, which is queenscraftsbybridget at yahoo.com, or you can find me at my Facebook group page. Just a few simple questions, and I will let you write in. The questions are just to make sure that we don't have any bots in the room, because none of us want that. Also, I would ask that unless we are communicating, that you don't add me on my personal Facebook page. I've had quite a few people try to add me, and because I don't know if it's actually that person or if it's maybe someone hacked their account and they're just trying to get into all the well-known people or all the people that are known by or whatever. I just don't ever know. So if you hit me up and say, hey, Bridget, this is blah, 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 whatever, talk to me, and then you want to add me as a friend after we've communicated, that is not a problem whatsoever. I would just ask that we are actually communicating before you try to add me on my personal Facebook page. Thank you. Now we have a ton of names going into the cauldron, and just as a reminder, this month we are going to draw a weensy bit early because this month the cauldron prize is an advent, and I would like the person that wins to be able to open it on the 1st, hopefully, or as close to the 1st as possible. So we got TEE-R2Y, we got Fel944, we got Carrie Crochet, Mheen 7539, Brandon, I'm just going to skip your last name, sweetheart, because I know I'm not going to say that right, Nova Gnome Creations, Sarah Nickel, Dawn and Hella Having Fun, Lethalia Little Hook Melanie. I just wrote down Mel because I know it's just easier to write down her first instead of the whole thing. Sharon Sutcliffe, Aussie Sandy, Sally Stevens, Jen Reeves, Infinitely Zero Nessa, Crochet Knitting Addiction with S, Sally Stevens, Amy Betancourt, Navy Mommy, Deborah Richardson, Karen Smith, Bears Crochet Critters, Jenny C, Crafty333, Donna Jenkins, Jen Reeves, Pinko Pal, Alley Cat Crochet, 8 Smiley Lady, Oodles and Caboodles, Morgan Mandy, Rachel King again, Brandon, Sandra Tanner, FEL444, Carrie Penderson, Dragon Cat, Mateo Rivera, Stephanie Hoffer, and Oodles and Caboodles. Whew, that was a lot. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for your active participation in the channel. And thank you so very much to the people that did go over and say hello to Missy, leave her a little message, and even decided to subscribe. We have gotten her over 100, y'all. And that is so awesome. That first 100 is such an amazing milestone. It's a feeling that it's just like no other. And it really does help a YouTuber to hit those little milestones and keep on pushing, because it gives us little bursts of energy to realize that what we're doing isn't futile. So thank you all very much for supporting the people that I talk to you about. I know that you do not have to go over and do those things. I appreciate it when you do. All right, so we are going to move on. And as you can see, I am wearing a new scarf. This was out of my hand-dyed yarn, and I am in love. It's not huge. It's just a 100-gram ball. But I did fillet. You can see it up close. But from back here, it looks quite solid. I love that effect. There wasn't any icky pooling, no flashing. I am extremely happy with the color distribution in this. I will be making a knit scarf or shawl so that you guys can see how my yarn works up in crochet and knitting, so that maybe it will help you to decide if the yarn that I make is something that you're really interested in. And this is all there was left. It wasn't even enough to make it halfway around, or another half a row. So this will go into my little bits and bobs, or maybe I'll do a cuff of a sock with it. It is sock yarn. I could do 2 cuffs, or maybe even 2 heels. That is a good little bit for knitting a sock. So that's probably what I'll do with it. And let's see, we'll keep with crochet right now. I have a couple more to make, and I need to weave in my ends. I have made a couple wash rags for my sister. They're not the same size. I literally didn't count. I just did a foundation single, and then did double, single, all the way across, and then singles in the doubles in the singles. I know that stitch has a variation of a plethora of names. I enjoy doing this stitch. I like that it makes it look a little textured, and she can decide if she wants to use these in her bathroom or her kitchen. She just likes yellow, and I decided, what the heck. I got one more ball of this, and I think I'm going to make her up a couple more rags with that ball. And now, I'm not throwing anything on the floor. It's going over into a table over here. And then I'm pretty sure I didn't show everybody this, but I did put it on my members only video. I have been putting out a little bit more members only content, and I have another members only video coming out very, very soon. But I made some flowers. There we go. There we go. So we have purple, red, orange, and yellow. These were made with pipe cleaners. It was a lot of fun to do. It didn't take very long, and I think I'm actually going to make a few more, but just a slight bit differently. And when I'm able to get that done, I'll come back and show you if my idea turned to be something pretty cool or not. I also have made a centerpiece for our holiday table this year. It's good for the Thanksgiving feast, and it will also be good for our Yule festivities, or Christmas if my sister's up here for that too. I will put in a picture, we'll say right here, and you guys can see it sitting on the table. I have added some candles, so I will put in another picture so you can see it with the candles. I haven't lit them yet to take a picture, but I will eventually get that to you guys so you can just see that extra little pizzazz. Maybe I'll put that on my Facebook group page. But it was my very first time doing a flower craft, so I'm very proud of myself. I picked up a few things at Walmart, such as the glass vase in the center and the glass beads that are in that. I got the rocks from the Dollar Tree. I got all the plants, or all the flowers and sprigs from the Dollar Tree. I spent around $30 in bundles. And then I got the foam thing that the flowers are stuck into. I got that at Walmart. It wasn't that much altogether. I mean, it was quite costly, but this is something that I will be able to put out on my table every year until I just decide I want to make something new. So, it's not like it's a one and done type of thing. I did really enjoy it, and I got a lovely compliment when I posted the picture on my Facebook group page. It made me feel very, very proud. If you guys want to see what that was, please do go head on over to my Facebook page and you can see. Also, I finished a spin and I decided to get some fiber off of a bobbin that had been sitting there for a while. I was spinning up some fiber that I blended by hand, and it was the camel that Ray sent me, Ray from Ray's Yarn Addiction last year, and some wool, or I should say baby camel. So I decided to chain ply that. This is a very unique art yarn, as we call it, or as Ray and I call it, I should say. But I kind of like this one. Normally, I don't really particularly care for my own art yarns, but this one's kind of cool. It's got some neat textures to it and variations, and I do have a lot more of this fiber to spin up, and I will definitely get back to that as soon as I have the time to do some more just for me spinning. Monday night, if you joined us live at Mel's house this last week, we will be live at my house this next week at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I was spinning as we were chatting, and I finished up the single, and then I started plying. And this is what we have. This is a beautiful fractal spin. I got the fiber from Crafty Housewives Yarns. I think they have changed their name, but I'm not 100% sure. I will link Miss Erin, the business owner, in the description box below. This was, hold on, let me check. There you go. Sorry about that. I just wanted to double check that I was saying it right. This was Shanko wool that they had added some sparkle to. I split the fiber in half. I put one half on one bobbin by splitting it into 4 separate pieces. And then I took the other half and put it on another bobbin and broke that one into 8 separate pieces so that the color change would happen much more rapidly. And that's how you get the beautiful color play that you see in this yarn. We have teals, pinks, yellows, blacks, and it's all playing together and just having so much fun. I might have to make something up in this one for myself, but I'm not sure. If someone ends up wanting it before I have time to get to it, then somebody else will make something beautiful with it. As long as I get to see what it gets made, that's okay with me. There we go. A beautiful. Uh-oh, where did I put it? I had a mini. Where did I put it? There it is. And I got so close to a dead even spin. And by that I mean there was the exact same length of fiber on one bobbin as the other. And obviously now I'm showing you this, so it wasn't exact, but it was so very close that this is all I could get as a chain ply. Now I chain ply all of my extra bits, and they're sitting in a special spot in my little cubies, and eventually I'm going to do just a little extra bit knitting project where I knit all these little minis, no matter their size, up into one project randomly, and we'll just have a bunch of spinning mini randomness, beautiful stuff. I don't know. I think it's going to be amazing once I get to it. I just got to have the time to get to it. But here we go. And then voila. And we have a mini. But this one I'm very proud of. All right, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here. I have some other things that I need to get up and going for you all. To the ones that have watched the basket making video, thank you very much. I'm sorry that I couldn't figure out how to get the text of this is step-by-step instruction onto the screen. I tried editing in a different way this time and it messed me up. Unfortunately, I will learn better and do better next time, I promise. But if you did want to follow along, I did put written instruction in the description box right up at the top. Like I said, there are some member only videos that have come out, and I'm going to have some more coming out here pretty soon. So I hope that you enjoy those. And I asked the members, but I will ask you guys as well, if there's anything that you would like to know about me, as long as it is not too invasive, I would gladly make a video of questions and answers, and so you guys can get to know me beyond the crafter, or even about my crafts is perfectly fine. That's actually preferable. But if you would like to get to know a little bit more about myself and you haven't been around since the beginning, or even if you have been around since the beginning, please drop your question down below and I will make a video answering all the questions at once. Thank you very much. Until next time, I truly hope that you are crafting your happiness. Bye for now.